So it started as a cracked sleeve, and then we just sent it the next 2 passes. This is our 3rd pass for the finals, and this is what happened. You can even hear it. It sounds a little hurt. It was pinging. So a couple days later, I went home and pulled the engine. I can bolt the spare engine then, and we can push it to an 8. Found our problem. El Torcho. Gone. Holy bejazzles. So it looks like it started as a cracked sleeve down the bottom there. And then, we just kept sending it the next 2 passes. And then she finally torched herself. Head looks good though. Can I reuse this head gasket? All right, so our engine that owes us nothing, we're gonna push that to the side for now. And we're gonna roll out the old backup right here that I got sitting here. I just went to Walmart and got all the necessities for that, oil and Permatex. We're gonna throw it in, run it on 22 pounds, and see how long she makes it for the rest of the year. We're only a month away from the end of the year, so we'll just bolt our dog box to it and call it good. There it is. We got to pull this transmission off here. This is an EP3 transmission, and we will bolt that one to it. This one has a broken block too, right there. This one has a broken block right there, and K-series. Alrighty, there it is. All back together. Here's the old one right here, the new one. And just like that, the stock motor is in. We back, baby. We back, baby. All right, here we are, end of the year. I got a stock engine in this thing. We'll see how it does. 7 PSI. I don't know if it's gonna be enough to even get it off the line, but we're gonna try. Looks so small on video. I thought it was so funny that it went 1023 to 130 mile an hour. Stock engine on 7 pounds of boost. Pretty impressive. This is the first time all season that I actually broke an axle. Probably because it didn't have enough power to get off the line. It just snapped the axle. So after I ran that 1023 at the track, I went home and pulled the damaged engine apart. It just was not enough for me. Pretty impressive it went that fast, but I need to go that number I'm looking for. So we're trying again. I mean, it doesn't spin there, but everything else feels good on this one. And the other ones are all good. Bearings look brand new. Everything looks brand new. There we go. That was just the piston ring that was in there. I mean, that's a little rough right like in between there. But that little lick right there. But then they all have that on it. But I think they're good now. I could get rings from Summit. I already ordered epoxy. And then we'll just have to pull that one out and throw it together. Alright, so we decided, we pulled our block apart over here. It actually looks like, let me grab a Lido. All right, so if you can see down there, we cracked this side of the sleeve first, all the way down. And then that's when it blew water and we kept sending it. So it must've been leaking right through there into the head. And then finally, we went another pass and it started smoking. So it must have cracked it even more. And then the third pass, we had first gear and this is what it looks like now. So I've decided, if you come over here, I took my rods and pistons out. Look at them bearings, brand new, home built garage on the dirty floor. Show the dirty floor. There's a zip tie right here. There's metal. Like, look at my fingers. Yeah. Look at my fingers. All right, so here's our piston pictures. But if you see there, that little bit of rub right there, it's actually smooth. I took some sandpaper and I cleaned that down. So now look at that thing. So we're gonna put a new ring set in it. Hopefully our head's good. We're gonna test that next. And then we're gonna come over here, we're gonna pull this engine back out, the stock one I just put in and went 1022. I just can't take the power. It's not enough power for me. It's making me sad. And now that I'm on the top 7 list, I need to improve. So we're gonna start by pulling this fuel pump off and the fuel lines, and then you know the deal. I don't even have to show this part of the video. It's so easy to remove. Shift your cables and we're done.
Yeah, wiring harness is already right most of the way off.
So we're good to go. Let's throw it together. Hell yeah, brother. We're good, baby. All good. All the bearings look good and everything. I started polishing this one. These haven't been polished yet, but they're all good. That was the damaged one. This one was the worst one on top. They're coming out pretty good. I think they'll work for a few passes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. So we got an OEM head gasket. We got new piston rings. We got brand new pistons. We're gonna use our same bearings out of here. We're gonna use these crank bearings that were on this block. They're still good. And then we're gonna epoxy it, O-ring it. We'll use our Frankie's cams. We'll use our head studs. We got a new axle. There's our broken one. We got a new axle. Cheap oil, because it's cheaper than GP1. And I bought some ARP lube, which is good. And I bought 3 spark plugs. I got another block right here. I got the groove cut in for the O-ring, and I'm getting ready to pour the epoxy in. Taking a scooter to go get some sugar at the bottom of the street. It might be a little tight. Gotta drill the holes, gap the rings, put the copper in, send it. Coyote swapped, baby. Before everything all cleaned up, we're gonna start by putting in our block offs for our oil squirters. These shot up at the bottom of the piston to cool the piston. With our forged pistons, we don't really need this, and we're not running the engine that long that the pistons are getting that hot. And putting these in will actually give us more oil pressure. I've done this build, same engine with these and without these, and I haven't had, the only reason I bought these last time is because the oil squirters broke. They all cracked right here. So I got these, I just took them out of our old block. We're gonna throw those in, and then we'll start cleaning all this up. I just cleaned all the mating surface down there. I ran water through the block, all the sugar's out. Everything's looking good. All back together with the used engines and used saquites. All right, so I didn't film that for you, but what I usually do is I cut it with the snips. When you cut it, it leaves it to a point. So I gently file it down. This is the only file I have right now. So I'm filing it on the table, then I'm bringing it over here, starting it, and I'm pushing it in, and then I'm cutting it long, and then I'll cut it again, more precise with these, and then I'll start filing it until it fits. This one I did first, I didn't like it, so I pulled it back out. The rest of them I like. We're gonna redo this one real quick, and then we can put the head on. Burner. We live at 5. So what I'll do here is, remember, this engine owes us nothing the second time. It's the same thing as the one on the ground over there, but we're just gonna sand this with this rough file until we're closer. I'm not a professional. Don't do what I do. Disclaimer at the bottom. You're moving it the whole time I'm filming. It's probably all frick now. It was probably moving the whole time. I had a good angle. It was on there. As much as I wanted them to see. And then dump that into the engine. Good to go. For the, well, evidence day, you know.
Why the head gasket blows at 50.
All right, so we're just about to put the timing cover on the oil pan and get it off the stand and start assembling this. I really want to clean this garage. Believe me, I cannot stand this. I'm just out of room, and we got multiple engines and pieces trying to make one good one. So as soon as this block's together and in the car, we're gonna clean up all this mess. And I'm a little backdated on a couple transmission builds I have to do. My buddy's injectors are downstairs. I'm gonna try to get those shipped out tomorrow. I'm still got stuff packed from the shootout, but we're trying here. We're gonna do the best we can. We gotta figure out what we're gonna do with all this stuff, all that stuff. But here we are right now. Everything's torqued down, head studs, obviously, I hope. Timing's in time. We're gonna put the timing cover on and the oil pan. It should be good to go. Putting the clutch on for the third year. That 725 Clutchmaster twin disc. What a babe, what a babe. I want to show you how easy your transmission should go on. And now I'm probably filming, it's probably not gonna go easy. But we plan for it to be slide in very gently. No hammers, no bolts, no nothing. So let's try it live here. Oh yeah, just look at that. Would you just look at that? Wow. Wow, wow. backwards again. How do I keep doing that? Washing down the frickin' cylinders on a brand new engine. Don't you love it? Don't you frickin' love it? Let's, I guess see if it runs. I think we're ready. There's oil on it. There's fuel on it, there's oil in it, there's water in it. That's key, right? See if she live. No guarantee here. It's not gonna break. We're gonna have to push it in. So you know.
Just run it.